What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you, this time over at Carl's Jr. because it looks like they're beefing up their regular menu in a very big way, and let's just say I'm most definitely here for it. That's right, everyone, you just can't go wrong with triple the beef on some of their famous burgers, and case in point, that's exactly what we're going to be checking out today. Guys, feast your eyes on what I've got here, the Triple Famous Star, one of the main flagships over here at Carl's Jr., and I gotta say, it's looking pretty nice with those 3 patties, so sit tight because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, whenever I think of the Famous Star, I always think of like Burger King with their Whopper, the Big Mac over at Mickey D's. The Famous Star over at Carl's Jr. outside of the Western Bacon Cheeseburger really is the main flagship burger over here, guys. And I gotta say, this is looking pretty nice with 3 patties. So as for the quick breakdown before we get into this one, what we've got here is their toasted seeded bun. And underneath it, we're gonna have a combination of mayo and special sauce. And as we pan on down, 3 all-beef patties, guys, separated by 3 slices of American cheese. And as you can see, a very lovely situation of melty, beefy goodness there. Underneath it, we've got the usual goodies here, some lettuce, we've got some tomato, we've got some onions, and on the very bottom, we've got a couple of pickles. But guys, again, a flagship burger over here at Carl's Jr. with 3 times the meat. How bad could this really be? This is looking pretty sizable at almost $12 before tax. It better be delicious. Let me just put it to you that way. So let's see if the flavor is going to deliver on this one. This is the all-new version of the Famous Star, the Triple Famous Star here at Carl's Jr. Let's peep out this flavor. So it looks like this is one little quickie promo they kind of threw together towards the end of March, guys. I mean, they're basically taking a few of their burgers and adding basically 3 patties on top of that. So what you're going to see on the screen are essentially the ones that are participating. We've got obviously the Famous Star, but along with that, we've also got the Guacamole Bacon Burger, we've got the Western Bacon Cheeseburger, and the El Diablo Burger, all getting the triple beef treatment here. So they're calling it the triples. And I got to say, guys, it looks pretty awesome up on the poster. But let's just see how awesome this is going to be all up in my mouth right now, guys. There's a lot of meat here. Let's give this a go. Here we go. It's the Triple Famous Star, the flagship over here. You're going to hear that all throughout the review because it is a flagship burger. The Triple Famous Star over here at Carl's Jr. Let's peep this out. A lot of beef in my mouth. Man, I could barely take that. Yeah, that first bite was a little hard to take down, guys. I didn't really get too much, but a little bit of the beef, actually 3 layers of it there. And as you can see with the cheese, a little bit of the bun, some of the crunchies on the bottom with the veggies and everything there, but no sauce, nothing else just yet. Let's keep going in, but it's a lot of beef as expected. Let's go in. There it is. Yeah, plenty of beefy flavor on this one, guys, but dare I say it's almost a little too much at the same time. But of course, it's being broken up by the cheese, which is coming through. The flavor's pretty nice, the mild American on this one. And of course, with the onions on the very bottom of that and the special sauce that I got there as well, a little bit of a tang to it. It's got that classic Famous Star flavor. So it's definitely sizable, as you can see here. But again, just a little bit of a meat overload, but that's what they're going for here, obviously. Well, I know it's a fast food burger, but considering the price point of fast food these days, I was really kind of hoping the beef was going to be just a little bit juicier, just a little bit, because this is only minutes old, guys. And again, as you can see, there is an abundance of it here. So it's definitely thick, but again, a little on the dry side. Let's keep going in for another couple more bites on this. It's hearty, though. Definitely. Plenty of sauce. It's nice. And you know what? The thing about the beef is it doesn't really seem like they're quarter-pound patties. I was kind of hoping they would be a little bit more sizable, but they are wide enough to cover the bun for the most part, but a little on the thin side if you look closely there. So it's decent for what it is. Again, I just wish it was a little bit juicier at the same time, but what you're getting is a mouthful of meat, and this is actually very, very nice in that department here, and a very solid amount of the cheese. There's a good shot of the value-sized patties, as you can see right over there. So it needs to be a little bit juicier. But overall, whenever you get close to the double digits in terms of pricing, you really want to make sure this is made just primo. But it's fast food, I get it. It is what it is. It's the classic flavors of the Famous Star. So I'm liking it. It's just a little on the expensive side and a little on the drier side as well, at least for today's review. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next, but I'm glad I'm checking this out. And again, it is a flagship burger over here at Carl's Jr., and it does have that familiar taste. Ever since I'm a kid, I pretty much remember how the flavor was on the Famous Star, along with the Western Bacon Cheeseburger as well. So let's go for one more bite and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Well, it's a good thing we got a burger diaper with this one, guys, because there's plenty of all of the stuff on the bottom that is falling out the back of this one here. So there's plenty of the usual goodies here with the onions, the pickles, as you can see there as well, the tomato and the lettuce. Nice combination of goodness, along with a lot of the beef and that special sauce and the mayo. And again, really, really meaty in that department here. So the triple version of the Famous Star may be a little overkill on this one, but still, it's a tasty situation for what it is. Yep, it's classic Carl's Jr. flavor in triple form. That's pretty much it on that one. So overall, based upon my experience with the triple version of the Famous Star here at Carl's Jr., I think I'm going to give it just an okay 7 out of 10. Essentially, it's really, like I said, their flagship burger, just with more beef and a little extra cheese. That's pretty much it. So a little bit of a lazy promo with this one, honestly, because I think you can order that on its own. But at the same time, it's nice to know that it's on the menu officially, so you can just simply say, give me a triple Famous Star, and then you're good to go there. So it is what it is, guys. It is something tasty. If you guys have Carl's Jr. in the area, I would recommend giving it a try at least once, but just be prepared for a little bit of sticker shock, as is the case with fast food these days in terms of the pricing. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? Alright, so do me a quick favor like always, drop those comments down below. First and foremost, let me know if the Famous Star is one of your all-time favorite burgers over here at Carl's Jr., and if it is, how excited are you to try it with 2 extra patties and cheese? Does that sound pretty tasty to you? Drop those comments down below, and definitely let me know. And with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So until next time, stay frosty.